Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss how to handle a womanizer. In this session I am going to discuss such a topic which is really difficult to notice for most of the people. The name of the topic is womanizer. The person with such tendency has also a normal habit, but his attitude is to seduce or attempts to seduce women as a matter of habit. His attitude, social position, intellectuality, soberness, manners, etc. are highly organized, humble, and fascinating. Therefore, most of the women easily become victims of such person. Initially, it is very difficult to notice his behavior as seducing or tempting, and by the time a woman notices, it is too late. So in this video, I will discuss the nature of a womanizer, how to identify such kind of behaviors, and how to protect oneself from such person. At this point in time, many of you must be thinking, what is a womanizer? So let's start with the first question, that is, what is the meaning and concept of a womanizer? The literal meaning of a womanizer is a person with the tendency to seduce women for the purpose of sexual intercourse. A womanizer likes many women and makes sexual relation for a short period. Such person has the tendency to stare, touch, and with having the attitude to interpret and symbolize every female as sex symbol. Such person is mentally sick and unable to see beyond the sexual relationship. But remember, he is extraordinarily normal person, and hence you cannot guess that he could be like this. The person suffering from such tendency doesn't have any boundary, as he doesn't care of relationship, his age and the age of the female, his societal position, etc. Now, the next question is, who is a womanizer? Normally, the person who is having the tendency to think about sexual intercourse with every female along with seducing behaviors is a womanizer. Now, the next question is, who are the victims of a womanizer? A female of any age can be the victim of such person. Age, profession, social status, relationship, etc. are not at all a barrier for a womanizer, as a womanizer has hardly ability to differentiate between moral and immoral things. Therefore, a girl aged about 14 or 15 may be the victim, as well as a woman in her 40s can also be a victim. Now, the next question is, how to identify a womanizer? To point out such person is not a difficult task. All you need to do is just pay a little attention to a few points. Following are the points that will help you to identify such person or a womanizer. The first point, that is, he may be excessively polite, sociable, and helping person. So don't get mesmerized, as most of the girls and women happen to be the victim because of this nature only, so beware. Next, his speaking style and the kind of words he uses are fondly, caring, and flattery type. Next, he may be excessively caring, that is basically unnecessarily caring, a sticky kind of attitude. Next, while showing his fondness, he may touch your body, he may keep his hand on your head, shoulder, or even hold your hand. Well, at this point in time, I want to remind that age of such person is one of the most important factors, and it will greatly help you to identify such person. Such persons are usually in their late 30s, 40s, or even 50s. So for a young girl, it is really difficult to guess such thing because of his age. So beware. Now the question is, where to find a womanizer? Person with such tendency could be anywhere. It may be your home, he may be your close relative and you may never notice it. Next, workplace. He may be your boss, colleague, and friend. Next, educational institution. He may be your teacher or professor. The image shown on this slide belongs to a Hollywood movie, namely Elise. In this movie, the character Ben Kingsley, as shown in the image, and Penelope Cruz, their relationship was professor and a student. And later Penelope Cruz became victim of her professor, so-called fallen into love. Next, public place. He may be a stranger met in a park, club, bar, restaurant, hotel, tourist place, etc. Next, transport. He may be a stranger met on the way, that is in train, bus, cab, etc. Last but not the least, social media website. He may be your Facebook, Twitter, Skype, or LinkedIn friend. Take excessively precaution while using such social media websites. At any cost, do not share your personal contact here, as anyway they are a stranger. Now, you must be thinking about the most important question, that is, how to tackle such a situation as well as a womanizer. If he is a stranger, friend, or colleague and you noticed, then you can easily handle it by stopping him. Or even you can admonish him by asking him to stay in his limit. But if it's your boss, close relative, older in age as well as greater in relation, high-profile person, or a very influential person, etc., in such a case, it is really difficult to handle this situation. Anyway, whatsoever the situation is, following are the certain points that may protect you from such person. First, always beware and be cautious. Always take precautions. If you have any doubt of such behavior, don't ignore. I repeat, don't ignore at any cost, as your ignorance will encourage such behavior. Next, be assertive. If you don't like any such behavior of any person, irrespective of his position and relation, stop him politely and ask him to maintain a distance, as you don't like such thing. Next, if someone offers some gifts, promotion, or anything of such kind, beware. I repeat, don't get carried away. Next, if someone, especially whom you don't know personally, over the Facebook, Skype, LinkedIn, or any such social media website, offer a job or try to help you out by any means, beware. Don't look for such favor, as it may be very expensive for you. Last but not the least, never share your personal contacts with any stranger whom you don't know in person on a social media website. Moreover, remember, you are the one who can help yourself first. Other can help you in most of the cases when already wrong happened with you. Therefore, beware and be safe.